All right, welcome out here to Brooks Field here in Rosholt. Sectional final game. We'll get a roster announcements here. Sikirka, number 2. Nick Rebach here, number 6.
Junior, number 9, Nate Hammerly.
Sophomore, Nate Hammerly, number 9.
Junior, number 11, Nathan Reimer.
Nathan Reimer here, the junior, number 11.
Junior, number 14, Grant Hinker.
Number 14, junior, Grant Hinker.
Freshman, number 19, Eric Rinke.
Freshman, Eric Rinke here.
Senior, number 20, Nolan Wojcik.
Number 20, senior, Nolan Wojcik.
Freshman, number 23, Eli Hoyer.
Eli Herter, the freshman, number 23.
Lions.
And number 24, Chase Lyons, the junior here.
Starting lineup for the Kelly Card.
And the starting lineups now here.
Playing short, number 1, Malik.
Malise Badoon leading things off out at short.
Batting second, playing center field, number 3, Peyton Fleet.
Peyton Flees hitting in the number 2 spot in center.
Batting third, playing second, number 7,
Senior
Asher.
Asher Jordan hitting third at second base.
Batting fourth and pitching, number 10, Lucas Hammerly.
Lucas Hammerly batting the 4th spot, the junior pitcher here, right-hander.
Batting fifth, number 5, the DH, Andrew Van Order.
Number 5 hitter Andrew Van Order, VO, hitting in the 5 spot, the DHing.
Sixth, playing third base, number 12, Sully Schober.
Sully Schober, the freshman third baseman, hitting in the 6th spot here.
Batting seventh, playing first, number 8, Kelton Opper.
Kelton Opper hitting 7th in the first base slot here, number 8, junior.
Playing left field, number 13, Jaden Garcia.
Freshman Jaden Garski out in left field, hitting 8th.
Ninth, playing right field, number 18, Bryce.
And Bryce Flaker, the right fielder, to round out the starting lineup here for Pachelli.
Home team today, the Niagara Badgers.
So Niagara, the
Brandon Whelan.
Brandon Wieland here. Wyland, I think it is, number 7.
Sean King.
Sean King, number 8.
Junior, number 11, Gavin Nayu. Senior, number 15, Charlie Freeman.
Number 15, Charlie Freeman.
Junior, number 18, Theron Beard.
18, Theron Peters here.
Sophomore, number 23, James Wallace.
J.J. Wallace.
Junior, number 24, Mason Holmes.
Number 24, Mason Holmes.
Junior, number 25, Kajetan Noah.
Jetton,
Junior,
no.
number 52, Eli Champagne.
Eli Champagne, Elijah Champagne, number 52.
And now the starting lineup.
Starting lineups now for Niagara.
Batting first, number 3, A.J. Sway.
A.J. Swig. He'll be hitting first out in center field to lead things off.
Second, number 5, Christian Hedmark.
Christian Hedmark hitting in the 2nd spot, the catcher tonight, number 5.
Batting third, number 17, Blake Holmes.
Blake Holmes. Batting 3rd spot, first base.
Number 9, Mason Ricktig.
Mason Ricktig batting 4th at short, a senior.
Batting fifth, number 2, Cody Bass.
Cody Bath will be pitching tonight, hitting in the number 5 spot.
Batting sixth, number 27, Easton Holmes.
Easton Holmes hitting 6th tonight. He'll be in the 6th spot, 3rd base.
7-0, Brayton Bartle.
Braden Bartles here, the 2nd baseman, number 0, hitting 7th.
Number 10, Reed Schroeder.
Reed Schrader here will be batting 8th out in left field.
Number 6, TJ Beard.
And TJ Beard to round things off out in right field, hitting 9th tonight.
If you're able, remove your camera.
We will have our national anthem here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' regular bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And nice job, too. I believe that is Maria Melodic with the national anthem. Nice job. Well done. Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East and Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. And this is the moment of truth here. We've finally gotten to this point here. It's the sectional final game here between Niagara, who by way of coin flip will be the home team in this game here. Pachelli, the visiting team. Pachelli, of course, coming out of there with a 7-1 victory in their last game to get here. Weather conditions have held up nicely thus far. Had about an hour 37-minute rain weather delay in the earlier game here, but things looking good, and by all accounts we should be good to go for sectional final baseball here on our Auto Select pregame show. Again, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East and Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. Also give thanks to our game day sponsors here in Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds, and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. So Rosholt here, the host here for the sectional final game, has done just an outstanding job. Everybody here should be very proud of themselves. Every single person hard working. Got this field to the condition it was in. And just a huge shout out to all the Rosholt folks here and surrounding areas for playing host here today. They've done just a marvelous job. And we're here now because of them, no doubt about it. So we are underway. Cody Bath here, right-hander here. And Melise Badoon here steps in. Cody Bath, a senior. And ball misses down low, so now 2-0 to Badoon. Badoon, the junior shortstop here. So Badoon now goes 3-0 here. We saw Cody Bath a little bit in that first game this morning, 10 o'clock game that they walked it off in. And Badoon takes strike one now, so hitters count at 3-1 to Badoon. We saw a combination of Bath as well as... And that ball misses out, so Badoon will be aboard for a base on ball here to start things off. Peyton Flees, the senior center fielder who we saw in relief back in the game just immediately before this. Now Bath working here from the stretch and the pitch. A called strike now to Flees, so 0-1. Bath with a strong throw back to first, checking on the runner over there in Badoon. Badoon retreats in there safely. Blake Holmes over there, the first baseman. So 1-1 now, the count here. And a called strike, so 1-2 now to Fleece. So again, Pachelli visiting team here. Niagara the home team, I believe, by way of a coin flip, from my understanding from Coach Grivach, one of the Cardinal coaches here. A 1-2 now our count here to Fleece. Fleece looks at ball 2 now, so 2-2. Ball misses upstairs, so count goes to full now to Peyton Flees. Senior Asher Jordan in the on-deck area here, nobody out. Lead runner on over in Badoon. And Flees will be aboard by way of a base on ball. That's a second walk now surrendered from Cody Bath. And that will bring up Asher Jordan. Of course, Asher might have seen on our prior live stream, Asher had the 3-run home run back in the last game here. It was a what I call no-doubter. So 1-0 now to Jordan. Nobody out here, couple base runners on here. Cody Bath working out of the stretch here now for Niagara. And Jordan out front of the Bath may have switched speeds a little bit there. 1-1 now here to Jordan. And Jordan pops that one out of play, so that will go foul. And that will move the count here now to 1-2. Nobody out here, couple runners on as we mentioned here with Badoon out at second, Flees over at first. And an off-speed pitch is going to be a knee buckler, and that will be the first out. Jordan out on strikes, looking here for out number 1, and that brings up Lucas Hammerly here. Lucas, the junior. Bass snap throw down. Hammerly, the junior, who hits .382 on the season, .538 on-base percentage. Stats provided to us here today. And that ball drilled into right field. That'll be a base hit for Hammerly, and they're going to send the speedy Badoon home. Badoon coming in home, and he will slide in for the first run, and an RBI for Lucas Hammerly. So Badoon scores the first run. Flees at second. And Mr. Hammerly aboard with a base hit RBI. Andrew Van Order, the designated hitter now. He hits that one out of play foul. Climbing the hill here out in Rochelle. 0-1 now here to VO. Hitting in the 5 spot, the senior VO here, 0-1 count. Bath's 0-1 offering just misses high now, so 1-1. One out here thus far. 1-1 count. And VO fouls that one out of play, so count will go to 1-2 now. With Sully Schober in the on-deck area here for the Cardinals. Off speed, offering a called strike 3 for out number 2. And third baseman, freshman Sully Schober here to hit with a couple outs. A couple runners on here for him as well. Ball cross is a little bit high now, so 1-0 to Schober. And that ball misses down low now, so 2-0 count here to Schober. Schober, the freshman, hitting at a .218 clip coming into today's games. And Schober works the count now to 3-0. with junior left-hander Kelton Opper in the on-deck area should Schober reach here. And Schober looks at ball one here now, so it becomes a hitter's count, 3-1. Flees out at second, represents the runner in scoring position there. And full count now to Schober. Cody Bath here, trying to work his way out of this half inning. And Schober will walk. That is the third base on ball this half inning here. And that will load things up here. And junior left-hander Kelton Opper, who we saw pitch, who started first game here to get Pachelli here. Nolan Wojcik, the pinch runner for Lucas Hammerly, who will be out on the hill today. So senior Nolan Wojcik, the pinch runner, out at second. Bases loaded now. Schober over at first, Wojcik out at second, and Flees over at third. Cody Bath step throw over to third. Not quite far enough for Flees to take home. Now the bases are loaded here. And while Opper is probably best known for his excellence on the hill, he certainly does swing a pretty good bat as well here, the junior. We've seen some timely hitting out of junior Kelton Opper. 2-0 now here to Kelton. Ball skips in the dirt. Flees flying home. He's going to slide in there safely. And Peyton Flees scores the second run on the wild pitch here to Opper. Nolan Wojcik over to third. Schober down to second. So now Pachelli with a couple runners here in scoring position here. 3-0 count now to Kelton Opper. And Opper takes strike one now, so hitters count 3-1. Opper swings and misses through strike two here. Full count now here to Opper. And that ball misses. And that will send Opper to first to load things up here for the freshman left fielder, Jaden Garski. Coming into today, Jaden hitting .308 on the year. Coach here to say a few words. We'll stay right here, and if there is a change in pitchers, we'll take a commercial. Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Well, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. So coach to say a few words here to his senior right-hander Cody Bath here. Bases loaded here. Pachelli threatening in the top half, inning number one here. Couple runs have come across here. Badoon and Flees both scored here this inning. Jaden Garski to step in with a 0-0 count here. And they called strike to Garski. Bath. And a called strike two here now to Garski. So quickly 0-2 here. Jaden, just the freshman here. Takes ball one now here, so 1-2 here. Bath working here from the stretch. His 1-2 offering just missed here, so 2-2 now. And Garski hits that over. Oh, and a good play made over there by at first base to retire Garski for out number 3. Pachelli does come up with a base hit and a couple runs here to take the 2-0 lead. We move to the bottom half, inning number 1 here. Niagara coming up here. You've been listening to and watching high school sectional baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates, is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports for the bottom half, inning number 1. Pazarski Funeral Home. Pazarski Funeral Home in Stevens Point's very own 4th generation funeral service provider. Their long reputation of professionalism and a genuine concern for the families they serve make Pazarski Funeral Home the place to turn when you experience the loss of a loved one. That's Pazarski Funeral Home, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at PazarskiFuneralHome.com. Also brought to you today by Mutual of Wausau Insurance. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So AJ Swig to lead things off here for Niagara. Swig comes in here. Prior to today's games, hitting .262 on the season here for junior A.J. Swig, the center fielder. Hammerly with a first pitch strike, swinging now, so 0-1 now to Swig. Hammerly, the junior right-hander. And strike 2 called here from Hammerly to Swig. So quickly the count goes now to 0-2. And Hammerly skips that one in there. So 1-2 now here. And that ball misses. So count goes 2-2 even now to junior AJ Swig, the center fielder, number 3 here, a lefty. Ball misses high now. Count goes to full. And a swing and a miss for the first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So out number 1 here for Lucas Hammerly and the Cardinals here. That ball hit over to second. That'll be fielded cleanly for the second out. That's Asher Jordan, the 4-3 put out to retire Christian Hedmark, the senior catcher, for quick 2 outs here. And Blake Holmes, who we saw make that nice play last half inning over at first, the senior first baseman here. And a swing and a miss. So Hammerly up 0-2 now on Blake Holmes. And a called strike 2. So quickly 0-2 here to the senior Blake Holmes. Blake .241 hitter on the year for the Niagara. Off-speed pitch just missed. 1-2 now. And that ball misses down low, so count now goes to 2-2. Hammerly with a 2-2 count, offering and a swing and a miss for out number 3, and that is another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout call. Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So we are through 1 complete here. We move to top half inning number 2. Pachelli out front 2-0. You're listening to and watching sectional final baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
All right, we are back out here for the second inning here out at Brooks Field here in Rosholt, host of the sectional Tuesday here on June 4th. Sectional final contest between Niagara, the home team here in this contest, and the Pachelli Cardinals. Phelps Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. That's Phelps' Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. Also brought to you today in part by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. So Bryce Flaker here will lead things off in top half of inning number 2. His first plate appearance. Cody Bath out for his second inning of work here today. Flaker's first plate appearance here, the freshman. And Flaker fouls that one back into the backstop here.
Confidence, kid, confidence. You go, boys.
So 0-1 here now to Flaker. Ball misses mid-high now, so 1-1. Ball 2 now here to Flaker, so ball misses down though, 2-1. And that ball lifted. We'll see if that stays in play. That's Blake Holmes over there. And he will retire Flaker for out number 1. Blake Holmes, one of the seniors here for this Niagara squad here. And that's the top of the order here in Melise Badoon, who walked and scored a run back in the last inning here. Represented the first run of the game. He takes ball 1 now. And a called strike. Caught the corner there, so 1-1 now to Badoon, a .316 hitter on the year coming into today. .471 on base percentage. So 2-1 now here to Badoon. And inside now, so a hitter's count here for the junior Melise Badoon. And Badoon gets a hold of that one. We'll see if that's going to be caught. So Badoon hits the F7 here for out number 1. And senior Peyton Fleas, who walked and scored a run back in inning number 1 here. And a called strike, so Bath, the good breaking pitch there. Oh. Fleas out in front of that fastball now. Oh, and 0-2 now here to Fleece. 1-2 now here. Bath just missing there. A 2-2 now to Fleece. So Fleas has battled the count now to full. Nobody on base here, couple outs here. And Fleas hits that one pretty sharply. That one's going to carry and keep carrying, and that's going to go to the fence. Well, nearly to the fence, not quite to the fence, but that ball had some carry on it, and Fleas will have a double, 2-out double here for the Cardinals. Ball just kept carrying and carrying here. Not a ton of wind necessarily, but ball had some carry on it. So Fleas out at second, turning his batting gloves in there to Coach Joey Weinberg. Asher Jordan now 0 for 1 here this game. Bath's pitch misses down though. Count goes now to 1-0. The 1-0 offering hits Jordan. Jordan will be hit by pitch. And that brings up Lucas Hammerly, who had an RBI single back in inning number 1. And he takes ball 1 now here. Our score here. That ball misses down though, so Hammerly has gone 2-0 now here to Cody Bath. There's a little bit of wind now. And that ball will hit Lucas Hammerly. That is 2 hit by pitch now here. And catcher will say a few words. We'll stay right here. Shooter Funeral Home. Shooter Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shooter Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. So Andrew Van Order here will hit here with bases loaded. 2 outs here. Andrew 0 for 1 here this game here today. Oh, bases loaded now. Fleas over at third. Jordan at second, and Nolan Wojcik, the pinch runner, over at first. And that is the 3rd hit by pitch here. And that will score a run. And Van Order will stay right here momentarily. We'll see if there's a change or not. I'm not sure. That is 3 hit by pitch here for Cody Bath. That will be the day here for Bath. He will exit, and we will take a brief commercial pause here. Pachelli out front 3-0 now. 2 outs. We'll go to commercial break. You've been listening to and watching high school baseball, sectional final baseball here on Zaleski Sports. back here in a moment.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
All right, back out here, pitching change. Christian Hedmark, the senior right-hander, on in relief here. Daddy-O's on point auto repair. Daddy-O's on point auto repair, and Stevens Point has you covered for all your auto repair needs. Brakes, tires, and everyday maintenance is as simple as calling Daddy-O's on point in Stevens Point. That's Daddy-O's on point for all of your automotive needs. So Christian Hedmark here, the senior right-hander, he has pitched 23 innings this year for Niagara. Comes in with a 4.57 ERA. Started 5 games here for Niagara. Record of 1-3 it looks like here. So he will come on here in the top half of inning number 2. The bases loaded here. Nolan Wojcik out at second. Andrew Van Order at first. And Asher Jordan over at third. And freshman Sully Schober steps up here with 2 outs now. And a called strike to Schober from Hedmark. And that ball skips in the dirt. Coming in hard is Jordan. He'll slide in safely for the 4th run here. And hammer, your pardon, Nolan Wojcik over to third. VO advances over to second on the wild pitch. And a 1-1 count now to Sully Schober. Sully walked back in inning 1 here. And that ball misses now, so 2-1 to Schober. Bases here remain. Runner at second and third. Ball skips away. Good block there, though, to keep things in front and keep Nolan Wojcik over there. So count now goes 3-1 to Schober. Pachelli out front now, 4-2-0. Early goings here. Called strike to Schober. So he now has a full count. And Schober will be aboard with a base on ball here. Base is loaded now for Kelton Opper, who walked his last at-bat here back in inning 1.
Here we go, Kelton!
Wojcik over at third. Called strike here to Opper. Set and the pitch misses high now, 1-1. So Headmark working with a 1-1 count here to Opper. Opper laying off that one, so count now moves to 2-1. So Opper has battled to a 3-1 count now here. Hitters count, no doubt. Bases full of Cardinals at this point with Schober at first. Wojciech out at second and Vio out. And Opper with a base on ball. And that will score Nolan Wojciech. And Vio will score. Schober aboard now at second. Opper is aboard by way of the base on ball over at first. And Jaden Garski, who is 0 for 1 here today, popped over to first, his last at bat. Headmark misses high now. And a called strike here to Garski now. 1-1 now to freshman Jaden Garski. Schober over at second, runner in scoring position there for the Cardinals. Ball skips. Nice block there by oh, 2-1 the count now. And a called strike two. Count goes even now, 2-2. 2-2 count, 2 outs here. And that ball is going to be batted in for a base hit and an RBI. 1 run coming in with Schober. Opper heading over to third, and he'll be in there, and an RBI for Jaden Garski. So Schober scores there, and Opper goes to third. And Bryce Flaker now, who is 0 for 1 here in this game. And that ball misses high, and meanwhile Jaden Garski will swipe second base there. So a couple runners now in scoring position here. Christian Headmark working out of the stretch here with a 1-0 count. Count now goes to 2-0. And a called strike to Flaker. So 2-1 our count. Pachelli with a 7-0 lead. A lot of baseball left though. Flaker swings and misses through strike two. So count now goes 2-2 here. Christian Headmark. With Garski out at second. Opper over at third. And Flaker's going to lift that one. And a base hit for Flaker. 2 runs will score, and an RBI for Bryce Flaker. Opper scores, Garski scores. And Flaker aboard with a base hit and our 2 RBI single there for the freshman Bryce Flaker. And Melise Badoon here, top of the order. He fouls that one away. So Headmark here working with 2 outs here. And And a called strike, so strike 2 now, 0-2 to Badoon. Badoon walked and scored a run back in inning 1. Lined out to left, inning 2. And he'll hit that. That'll be a base hit for Melise Badoon through the hole there, and that will be Flaker going to third. Ball mishandled for a moment there. Throw coming home, and Flaker will be in. And meanwhile, Badoon will be down to third. So Peyton flees now. 8 runs have scored here in this second inning for the Cardinals. And a called strike, so an off-speed pitch from Headmark to Flees for 0-1 count now. Asher Jordan waiting over in the on-deck area here. Headmark working from the stretch and the pitch. All misses high. So Headmark comes set here and the pitch. And a called strike 2, the breaking ball in there for strike 2. So 1-2 now here to senior center fielder Peyton Flees, with Melise Badoon 90 feet away over at third. And 2-2 now here. Ball misses inside. 2-2 here to Flees. Headmark from the stretch. His pitch. So we are in the top half of inning number 2 here. Christian Headmark working out of the stretch here in the pitch. And a cold third strike, and that will be the end of Cardinals half of inning number 2. However, the Cardinals come away with 8 runs here, and they push the score now 10-0. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2. You have been listening to and watching high school sectional baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports. One of our many game day sponsors here, Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Also today with Daddy-O's on Point Auto Repair. Daddy-O's on Point Auto Repair in Stevens Point has you covered for all of your auto repair needs. Brakes, tires, and everyday maintenance is as simple as calling Daddy-O's on Point in Stevens Point. That's Daddy-O's on Point for all of your automotive needs. Also, give thanks to Rocky Rococo's here today.
Hey, KY Dub, saw you give yourself some room.
We'll come back to Rocky's here momentarily. So Lucas Hammerly out here for his second inning of work. He will see Mason Richtig. Mason's first plate appearance here. And a called strike. Mason's first plate appearance. We saw him earlier today, this morning, pitching in the first game. And Richtig with a swing and a miss. Big swing there. Had a big cut at that one. 0-2 now here to Mason. Off-speed pitch misses a bit high now, so 1-2 here to Mason. 2-2 now goes to Mason. Cody Bath over in the on-deck area there for Niagara. And a swing and a miss, and that is another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. That is the third Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout here today for Lucas Hammerly. And senior Cody Bath now. 1-0 count here. And Bath swings and misses out front of that one there. So 1-1 now with Easton Holmes over in the on-deck area for the Badgers. Niagara Badgers, that is. 2-1 now. And a strike called, so count goes even now, 2-2. And Hammerly just missed there, so count goes to full. Working here with 1 out from the stretch. This full count offering is swung on and hit over to Badoon at short. Badoon will field it, and they will get the 6-3 out to retire Cody Bath for out number 2. And that brings up junior third baseman Easton Holmes. Easton, a .239 hitter here for the Niagara Badgers coming into today. Hammerly working with 2 outs here. Skips that one in though, so 1-0 now the count. And a swing and a miss here. So 1-1 now. And called strike 2 now here, so 1-2 now to junior Holmes, Easton Holmes here. And that pitch just missed, so 2-2 now the count. Nobody on base here, 2 outs. Hammerly working with a 2-2 count here. His 2-2 offering is just outside now, so count goes to full. And that ball hit on the ground to Opper there at first. He'll flip it over to Hammerly, who's covering for out number 3. So the 3-1, and that will be the third out. A 1-2-3 inning for Lucas Hammerly. No runs, no hits, no errors. We are through 2 innings complete. Pachelli out front 10-0 in the sectional final game here today. We will take a brief commercial break. You have been listening to and watching high school sectional baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, we are back out here in Zaleski Sports. Rocky Rococo's pan-style pizza and pasta is a Stevens Point favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, or even your next catering for a party or work function. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Also brought to you today here by Staub Construction. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. That's Staub Construction. So Jordan here, Asher Jordan to lead things off. Scored a run, was hit by a pitch last at bat here. And that ball misses. Hit high now, so 1-0 to Jordan. And a called strike now to Jordan. That ball skips down low, so 2-1 here to Jordan. Christian Hedmark out there for his second inning of work here now for the Badgers of Niagara. And Asher hits that ball pretty hard too. And that will be a home run for Asher Jordan, his second of the afternoon here. First in this game, second here of the day here. So 2 home runs for Asher Jordan. That a solo shot. Jordan hit that one on the screws again here. So Jordan with a solo shot there. I think the nickname is overall fitting for Mr. Jordan, the smasher, coming in here. Second home run here this afternoon. A solo shot to push the score now 11-0. Another and a called strike here now to Hammerly, so count goes to 1-1. So Hedmark working with a 2-1 count, nobody on, nobody out here. Hammerly today with a base hit and a walk, so 1 for 1 here today. Hedmark's pitch skips down into the dirt. Hitters count 3-1 now to Hammerly. Andrew Van Order in the on deck. And Hammerly will be aboard with a base on ball here. And Andrew Van Order, who was hit by pitch and scored a run in his last plate appearance here, so Hammerly will have the pinch runner and senior Nolan Wojcik over there. The speedy Nolan Wojcik, the pinch runner here now, the senior. Christian Hedmark working from the stretch now to Vio. And Vio takes ball 1 now. Van Order fouls that one out of play here, so count now goes to 1-1. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. A 1-1 now here from Hedmark. Vio now with a 2-1 count. And Van Order fouls that one off here. To count will go 2-2 here. Hedmark from the stretch here. Keeping an eye, he'll step off momentarily. Wojcik retreating back over to first. And Van Order puts a charge into that baseball. That will be in there for a base hit out to right field. And Van Order with a base hit now. So he is 1 for 2 now here today. And Nolan Wojcik now out to second. And Sully Schober here. Sully has walked a couple times, did score a run back in inning 2 here. Ball misses down low. Oh, that ball fouled away by Schober now, 1-1. Couple runners here for Pachelli, nobody out here. Schober down 2-1. Wojcik out at second, Van Order over at first. Headmark's 2-1 offering here. Misses high, so count now becomes hitters count 3-1 to Van Order. And Schober will reach by way of the base on ball, so Wojcik over to third now. Van Order over to second, and Schober over to first. Kelton Opper now. Couple of walks here today. Scored a run back in inning 2 in his first 2 plate appearances. Called strike here to Opper. 0-1 now. Bases loaded, nobody out here. Asher Jordan led this inning off with that solo home run. Called strike 2 now to Opper, so 0-2 the count here. And that ball misses. Wojcik coming in home. He will be in there with run scored here for Nolan Wojcik. On the Van Order over to third. And Schober out to second now. And 1-2 now here to Opper. And Opper fouls that one away to stay 1-2 here in the count.
Here we go, Kelton. Here we go, Kelton. Come on, kid. Let's go, boys.
Headmark steps off for a moment here. Couple of runners on, second and third now. Headmark's pitch. Batted over to third. And they won't be able to make the play, and another run will score. And Schober will reach third. Van Order will score. And Opper will be aboard with a E5. Runners now at the corner. For Jaden Garski is 1 for 2 here today at an RBI single back in inning number 2. Scored a run in inning 2 as well. So Garski now with a 1-0 count. And Garski with a great play made there. Beautiful play. That looked like nearly would have been a base hit 9 times out of 10, but that's Braden Bartles over there. A nice play for out number 1. And a called strike now to Bryce Flaker. Bryce had a base hit, an RBI, and a run scored his last at-bat. And he rips that shot That's going to be fouled down the third base line there. Hit that ball very hard, just foul. So Flaker now with an 0-2 count here with Hedmark working from the stretch here, 1 out. And Flaker will be down on strikes for out number 2. And Melise Badoon here. He is 1 for 2 here today. Run scored, walked, had a base hit back in third inning here. So Opper over at first. Schober out at third. Hedmark working from the stretch. His 1-0 offering here is a called strike. To Badoon now. And that ball is hit hard, and that will be a base hit. I don't know, he's going to make that play. What a beautiful play out there to retire Badoon, the F7. Meanwhile, Pachelli with 3 more runs here, so 13-0 our score. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 3. You're listening to and watching high school baseball, sectional finals baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
All right, we are back here out at Rosholt here in Brooks Field here. Pachelli with a commanding 13-0 lead. However, there's still a lot of baseball here to be played. SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. So Hammerly out here for his 3rd inning of work here. Braden Bartles here. And this is Bartles' first plate appearance here today. He takes ball 1 now. And Bartles looks at strike now, so 1-1 the count to sophomore second baseman Braden Bartles. On base percentage of .370 here for the Badgers of Niagara. Braden, the sophomore, hitting in the 7 spot here for Niagara. And he fouls that one away now, so count goes to 2-2. And a called 3rd strike for the first out here, and that's the first Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout here this inning. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. That's 4 Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeouts for Hammerly thus far. Ball batted out of play, foul. Reed Schrader here, just the freshman, Reed. Reed, a .238 hitter here coming into this day. And he going to find the hole. Badoon going to try to make the play. That'd be a great play. Not quite going to be there, but Badoon showing some very excellent defensive footwork there. That was going to be a tough play no matter how you slice that. So Schrader aboard now. And TJ Beard, the junior right fielder, his first plate appearance here today in this game. And that ball hit out to right. Flaker will come up with it for the F9 to retire TJ Beard for out number 2. Top of the order coming up here, and AJ Swig here, this junior center fielder, is 0 for 1 here today in this game here. Hammerly working with 2 outs here. Ball misses a little down low now here, so count goes 1-0. And that ball going to be hit out of play, going to probably just go over the bullpen, and it does. So a 1-1 count now to AJ Swig. AJ, a .262 hitter on the year here. And that ball hit out. Peyton Flees will make the catch out in center field for the 3rd out. And we are through 3 complete here. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 3 complete, 3 in the books here. Pachelli up 13-0. We move to the 4th inning of play here. Listening to and watching high school sectional final baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We will be back here in a moment.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
All right, back out here on Zaleski Sports. Blake Holmes coming on here for the 4th inning of work. Blake has appeared in 6 games here for Niagara. Niagara record of 0-2 here. 6 innings pitched on the season for Blake. 5.83 ERA. So Holmes, the senior here, the right-hander. Point Brewing, the Stevens Point Brewery, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors. A Point gourmet soda is handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house. Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Also brought to you today by Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home. Shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. And also today in part by Ag Country Farm Credit Services. They're a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. So Peyton Flees will lead things off here. He's scored a couple runs today. 1 for 2 in the afternoon in this game with a double. Had that double back in inning number 2. Walked and scored a run in inning 1. And senior Blake Holmes here now to work. 4th inning here for Niagara. And Holmes, fastball in there. Flees out in front a little bit maybe, so 0-1 now. That ball misses inside now to Fleece, so 1-1 now. And Peyton 1 for 2 here in this game. Couple runs scored, double, and a walk. And that ball hit out of play, foul. The count moves to 1-2 now. And Flees on the called third strike, so that will be out number 1 here. So Asher Jordan now. Of course, he had that solo home run. His last at-bat here. Put a charge out into the left center area just over the Len Dudas sign out in left center. I'll say left field, actually. That ball lifted into the air. 1 pitch, 1 out here. So Jordan retired on the F6 for out number 2. And Lucas Hammerley's couple walks today did have a base hit and an RBI back in inning 1, so he is 1 for 1 here today with a couple runs scored. And he looks at strike 1 now from Blake Holmes. And Holmes, the senior here. And strike 2 now to Hammerley. So Holmes has quickly found himself up 0-2 now. And Holmes just misses outside. 1-2 now. That ball skips down low in the dirt, so 2-2 here now to Hammer. Holmes to Hammer. And Hammerley hits that sharply down the first base. That'll be gloved and fielded by Richtig there to retire Hammerley. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits. We move to the bottom half of inning number 4 here. Pachelli up 13-0 in this sectional final game here. You've been listening to and watching high school sectional baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back here momentarily.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, back out here for the bottom of inning number 4. I want to give thanks to many of our game day sponsors here. Maida, when it comes to customized apparel or your local sports team apparel, turn to Maida on Stevens Point. From corporate outings to outfit your club or sports team, Maida has all you could need. Also brought to you today in part by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. So Lucas Hammerley out here for his 4th inning of work today, has pitched very, very well. If my math is correct, he has only given up the 1 hit, no runs thus far. And 4 Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeouts here for Hammerley today. Christian Hedmark here. And that ball misses now, so 2-1-1 now to Hedmark. 1-2 now to Hedmark. And that ball hit down to Opper at first. He'll glove it. He'll flip it over to Hammerly for the first out. So the 3-1 put out there for out number 1 to retire senior Christian Hedmark. Out number 1 here, and that brings up senior first baseman. Although we've seen him out on the hill here in Blake Holmes. He pitched last half inning, but started out at first base. Holmes 0 for 1 here today in this game. Hits that over to Badoon at short. Badoon gloves it, makes a long throw. And not going to be there, so Holmes will reach. I think they're going to call that probably an error, perhaps. So Holmes will be aboard now. Mason Richtig here, who is 0 for 1 here in this game. 1 out here. And foul tip over into Rinky there. 0-1 now, Hammerly to Mason Richtig, the senior. Hammerly out of the stretch here. That ball hit out of play. Up over the hill. Fans scrambling for that foul ball. Meanwhile, Mason Richtig behind in the count, 0-2 now. Holmes over at first. Hammerly's 0-2 offering is swung on. They're gonna, Hammerly will field it and go to 2, and they'll go to 1. He'll come off the bag, but they will get the second out, and Holmes here. Richtig with the fielder's choice. Oh, 2 outs now. And this is Cody Bath now. Grounded to short, his last plate appearance over in inning number 2. He fouls that one off here, so count will go 1-1 now to Bath. And Hammerly misses out, so 2-1 now here to Bath. Cody, one of the seniors on this Niagara team here. That ball going to get out of play, I think, here. Foul, so 2-2 now. Two count here to Cody Bath. And Bath staying alive here, fouling that one, getting a piece of it. Hammerly's pitch. And Hammerly will field it himself, flip it over to Opper for out number 3, and the 1-3 put out to retire Cody Bath. We are through 4 complete here. Pachelli up 13-0. We move to the 5th inning here. Sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sports. You have been listening to and watching sectional final baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
All right, back here on Zaleski Sports for the 5th inning here. One of our many game day sponsors, Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Also brought to you today in part by Little Scholars Child Care. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Also, to give thanks to Cheese Pleasers. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. So Blake Holmes back out here for his 2nd inning of work. And Nolan Wojcik, the senior, his first plate appearance here today in the top half of inning number 5, the senior left-hander here. Lead things off here, inning number 5, Nolan Wojcik. And that ball misses outside, so 1-0 now here to Wojcik. Ball misses down low now to Wojcik, so 2-0 here. Blake Holmes 2-0 offering here to left-handed Nolan Wojcik. Wojcik hits it on the ground. That'll be a base hit for Nolan Wojcik. So Wojcik with a base hit to start things off here. So Nick Grivach here, the senior, pinch hitting, looks at strike 1 here. Nick Grivach, the senior left-hander here, pinch hitting with a 1 count now here from Blake Holmes. All misses outside and high here, so count now goes to 1-1. Nick Grivach. And Grivach takes ball 2 now, so 2-1. So 2-1 here to Grivach. Count goes to 3-1. Meanwhile, Nolan Wojcik will be aboard second base with the pass ball. So 3-1 here now to Grivach. Hitters count to Nick, senior left-hander here. And Grivach puts it in play over to first. And he will be out by a millisecond. Grivach hustling all the way, though, definitely the senior hustling over there. That moves Wojcik over to third, though. So out number 1 here, and this is Luke Sakirka, number 2 here, his first plate appearance. So Luke Sakirka here, the senior. Wojcik over at third. Ball misses down low. So Sekirka now with a 2-0 count. And Sekirka out front of that off-speed pitch perhaps, so count goes now to 2-1. And a called strike now, so count goes to even 2-2 now. All hit down to third. Be a long play. Sekirka will reach. Wojciech will stay put. Probably going to score that a base hit for the senior Luke Sekirka here. So Chase Lyons now here on to pinch hit, hitting in the 8th spot here. Number 24, junior Chase Lyons. Runners in the corners here. Lyons showing a good eye there, so 1-0 now here to Chase. So Sekirka aboard over with a base hit. Nolan Wojciech had the base hit, so a couple hits by the seniors. And Chase Lyons swings through strike one, so 1-1 now. So Wojciech led things off with a base hit. Sekirka followed with a base hit as well. Chase Lyons able to show some restraint there and holds up 2-1 now. Blake Holmes here. 2-1, 1 out. And Lyons, a base hit for Chase Lyons. He will get an RBI on that, so a nice piece of hitting there by Chase Lyons. Wojciech will score there, and Sekirka goes to second, and Chase Lyons with a base hit. Nice job, Chase. So Nathan Reimer now pinch hitting in the 9 spot. Number 11, junior Nathan Reimer. A swing and a miss for Reimer here, so count now goes to 0-2. No, ball misses now. 1-2 to Reimer here. Just the 1 out thus far. Ball misses low, and Wojciech will stay put over at second. Count goes even now, 2-2. Holmes working from the stretch here in the pitch. A called third strike, so Reimer out on strikes, retired with the for the second out here. And that brings up Nate Hammerly here, the sophomore, hitting in the leadoff spot here, pinch hitter. Well, Hammerly's first plate appearance here today. A lefty here with a runner at first and second now. 1-0 count to Nader. A called strike. And that pitch will hit Nate Hammerly. So runners advance now. Lyons moves to second. Sekirka over to third. And Nate Hammerly hit by pitch. And Grant Hinker getting in the action here. The junior Grant Hinker pinch hitting in the number 2 spot here. With 2 outs now. Looks at ball 1, does Grant. Eli Herder in the on-deck area should Grant reach here. Hinker looks at ball 2 here. Base is full of Cardinals here. Hinker swings and misses through strike 1, so 2-1 now the count.
What do you say here, GC? Let's go, big country! Big country! With the flags.
And strike 2 called here, so count even now to Hinker. The junior here. Pinch hitting in the number 2 position for the Cardinals here. Nate Hammerly at first, Chase Lyons out at second, Nolan Wojcik over at third. Hinker hits that one foul and out of play. It will catch the hill. Count does remain 2-2 now. A 2-2 offering here from Holmes. Hinker puts a bat on it. And that ball is going to be play not going to be made over there. So a run will score. Sekirka coming in. Lyons goes to third. Nate Hammerly out to second. So Eli Herder now hitting in the 3 spot, number 23, Eli Herder. And Blake Holmes misses down low here to Herder, so 1-0 the count now. And that ball misses high now. Count goes 2-0 here. Bases loaded now for Pachelli. 15-0 our score. Top half inning number 5 here. Herder swings and misses here. Count goes to 2-1. Chase Lyons is over at third. Nate Hammerly over at second and Grant Hinker out at first. And Eli Herder looks at ball 3 here, so hitters count 3-1 to Eli Herder. And Herder strikes out. And that will be the end of the Cardinals' half of inning number 5. We move to the bottom half, inning number 5. Pachelli up 15-0 in this sectional final game here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, sectional final baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on the journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, back here on Zaleski Sports, move to the bottom half, inning number 5 here. Many game day sponsors here. Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in store at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. Also brought to you today in part by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Also brought to you today in part here by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at culliganh2o.com. So Lucas Hammerly back out here for his 5th inning of work. And a called strike now to Mason Holmes, it looks like here. Pinch hitting here in the number 6 spot, it looks like, is Mason Holmes. Holmes swings and misses here. Count now 1-2 to Mason Holmes. Hitting here in the 6th spot here. All misses down though, so 2-2 now. And ball misses down, so now count is full here to Mason Holmes. And that is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Lucas Hammerly. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice and cleanup and restoration. So out number 1, Mason Holmes retired on the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. And this brings up pinch hitting Charlie Freeman here in the number 7 spot. A 1-1 here now from Hammerly to Freeman. All hit foul, so quickly 0-2 now here. And that is a called 3rd strike for out number 2, and that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Lucas Hammerly. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. 2 outs now here. J.J. Wallace here hitting, pinch hitting. A 1 count now to Wallace. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pachelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Now Hammerly misses down low now, so a 2-1 count here to J.J. Wallace, pinch hitting in the 8th spot here today. And a called strike. So 2-2 now. And a called 3rd strike, and fittingly a 3rd. And that's a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Another one for Hammerly. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice. And cleanup and restoration, Pachelli coming away with a 15-0 win here by way of the 10-run rule. They are sectional champions here and will advance to state next week. We will have our Nasonville Dairy postgame. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And we'll get our Nasonville Dairy postgame. In all likelihood, there'll be a trophy presentation. We'll try to get that, and then hopefully right after that, we'll get a word or two here from Coach Wayne Sankey and a player or two in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. You have been listening to and watching high school sectional final baseball here on Zaletta.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
but it's made no bed of roses.
Awesome.
I consider it a challenge before the human race, and I ain't gonna lose.
We got a few words with the coach here. The celebration stuff here. Well, obviously we'll take all the seniors,
Okay,
I think.
okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll go, we'll just go right here. We'll make it quick so you guys can celebrate lots.
Hey, seniors, you're going to be on the mic after I'm done.
All right, back out here at Brooks Field here in Rosholt here. Pachelli Cardinals coming out victorious with a 15-0 sectional final champions here. Head coach Wayne Sankey here. Congratulations, coach. We'll have our 6 seniors out here as well. Hopefully we can get a few words with all of them. But coach, we're going to start with you. Talk about today. It was a long day, but a very awesome day.
Yeah, get some pizza and stuff, but and relax a little bit. Like you said, I think these guys are drained and a little light practice tomorrow, but we'll see who made it. We'll do what we can to prepare and hopefully be ready to go next week, Tuesday.
That's going to be awesome, coach. Anything else before we let you celebrate and recover from the Gatorade bath?
Yeah, right. Be good to the people, you know that.
Good to the people, yep, absolutely. That's Coach Wayne Sankey here. We have our 6 seniors out here. We'll kind of go around the horn in some baseball terms here. We're going to start. We'll get all 6 of you guys in the house here. We're going to start. I want you guys to each say a couple words here about this season and really about your career. It's a long 4 years. You guys closed it out, sectional champs. You move on to state, first time in 17 years. We'll start with Luke Sakurka.
So I won't mess this up like I did last time, but I guess I picked up baseball when I was a long-time cross-country runner, wanted to try something new, and I maybe kind of corny, but I wanted my grandpa to be able to watch me play baseball, and I guess I did every practice and game for him, just so he could come and watch me. And it's really special being a Pachelli Cardinal.
That's awesome. Nice job.
I started playing baseball my sophomore year. Didn't feel like it was the best sport for me freshman year, but now that I came out, it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. All the memories, all the friends I've made, and this great memory we're about to make I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I'm so grateful for all my teammates and friends I've made.
Yeah, this means everything to me. I've been playing since I was a freshman, as well as a couple other these people. We've had a lot of close calls, but especially this our senior year, this just means absolutely everything. And I just love this team. It's just awesome.
Yeah, baseball is one of the greatest sports. It brings such highs and lows, and I think this season and even the past couple of years really just demonstrates what being a team, working, everybody from 1 to 9, and even on the in dugout can show how great runs and how great teams are made.
Awesome, nice job, Nick.
I've been playing since freshman year. You know, this game really means a lot because last year we got sent home in this game, and this year we came back and won it. But yeah, I love this team. They all said it great. Bunch of good guys, and you know, we worked hard here to get here, and I know I worked my ass off to get here too. So hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks, Pete. Nolan Wojcik.
All right, I'm going to be honest, I didn't hear the question really well.
Just say a couple words about your experience and your career and the journey.
Yeah, I've been playing since freshman year. Had a lot of ups and downs, and it's just nice to end well and that we got hot at the right time. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're going to count each one of you guys down. We'll go 3, 2, 1. You guys all know the drill. You'll say your name and that you're in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. We'll start with Luke Sakirka. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
My name is Luke Sakirka, and I'm in the house.
That's senior Luke Sakirka. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Peyton Fleece, and I'm in the house.
Peyton Fleece in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Andrew Van Order. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Andrew Van Order, and I'm in the house.
Andrew Van Order in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. We'll go 3, 2, 1. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Asher Jordan, and I'm in the house.
Asher Jordan in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. We'll go Nick Rivach. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Nick Rivach, and I'm in the house.
That's Nick Rivach in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Last but not least, senior Nolan Wojcik. We'll count you down. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Nolan Wojcik, and I'm in the house.
That is Nolan Wojcik. Seniors, bring it in here. Nice job today, gentlemen. Keep it going. Nick? All right, Luke. Everybody gets a fist bump. All right, that is a final out here, sectional final here today. Pachelli with a 15-0 victory over the Niagara Badgers here, sectional play. As Coach Wayne Sankey said, a long day. We had an hour and 37-minute rain delay today. We got baseball in. It turned out to be really good. Pachelli, sectional champs. They are moving on to state next week. More details to follow. Certainly glad you could be here with us all 3 games today here on Zaleski Sports. Have yourself a very good Tuesday night here, Sectional Tuesday. Pachelli Cardinals 2024 Sectional Baseball Champs off to state. Brandon Barencott, Zaleski Sports, Dan Lau. Have a good night.